Well, Nathan, can I start with your form? The game on the weekend, probably your
Mm.
best game of the season, do you think?
Yeah, you probably could say that in terms of getting possessions and that. Defensively, I thought I was okay. Probably been better in the past, but in terms of possessions and that, yeah, it's probably one of my best.
How do you now generate that run that you seem to find? Is that you working a little bit harder, or is that the team working harder to get the ball in your hands?
It's a little bit of both, to be honest. There was a couple in the Bombers game where I sort of ran skinny side rather than the fat side, so it's sort of what I want to do is get the ball in my hands, so it's sort of on the team as well, but on myself to run in good spots.
How hard is it to get the balance between able to run and slingshot and set up the attack, but also have to defend at the same time?
Yeah, it's hard. To obviously time you run, and once you see the ball, the boys got possession of the ball. It's time to go, and the boys need it in mind. Lukey Ryans and halfbacks' hands to use the ball. So yeah, it is obviously hard to time it, but I've played 100 and some games now, so it's sort of bringing it into my game.
The back six is arguably the best in the comp at the moment. What's it like playing down there? I imagine it's pretty enjoyable then.
Yeah, it is. We're all pretty under the age of 26, so hopefully we've got another 4 or 5 years together, stay together. So it's enjoyable. It's obviously going to be a tough week this week against Collingwood at the MCG, so another big challenge, but we can't wait.
What's changed, I guess, from the last couple of years to make it so good, that back six now there at the moment?
I've only been here for a year, so I can't really comment on the past much. But I thought we've sort of come off away from the club as well. So we sort of bonded through there, and it's sort of taken it on the field. And I thought Reece Conker sort of bring that in from the Tigers, sort of off the off-field part. So
that's the teammates on the field, but the back six off the field are pretty tight as well. Good mates. Is that
yeah, they are. When we can, we sort of. Go out to cafes, chill out. I know a lot of boys go out and play golf together as well, so it sort of takes its part. I know footy's, everyone wants to be at the footy club, but away from the footy, it's all the boys together.
How much do you take notice of metres gained in a game? Because I think you and Brad had 1 metre between each other, like 900 and whatever, I can't remember exact number. Do you take much notice of that?
Nah, to be honest, I don't really take much notice. I get tagged in a few things on Instagram and stuff like that, but to be honest, I don't really take notice. It's more about what I'm doing with the ball, and as long as I'm hitting boys in the right spots and I'm running, then the rest take care of itself.
Had a good win against the Giants in Canberra earlier, but Collingwood at the G, is that the biggest, toughest test you've had this year?
Yeah, they're a benchmark team. Very close to being the premiers from last year, and to play at the G is a big challenge, but we want to play like we did at Optus when we're here, and we need to take that form away.
What focuses have you had with Collingwood in particular when you've looked at them?
They're a big handball chain outside from stoppage, so we're going to have to sort of stop that. We'll get more into that tomorrow as well, so I can't really give much away at the moment.
A lot was spoken yesterday about Jesse Hogan, and Ross Lyon backed him, saying he's in form and we just need to deliver the ball. How do you as players get the ball in his hands more often?
It'd be good if we just hit him on the tip, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's a hard one, because when I first come to the club, you have to sort of you have to change the way you play, because you're obviously playing with different players. So he's coming into a forward line that's young. Brennan Cox and himself probably played 5 or 6 games together. We had Cam McCarthy at the start of the year playing together, so it's obviously going to be tough as a forward. But yeah, we have to deliver the ball a bit better inside 50. The connection, we have to work it out in the track, and I think we're doing that.
Are you doing extras on that to try and work that out over the last few days or weeks?
Not more extras, it's more when we do it out in the training track, let's get it right. It's no point doing it right on the training track if you can't do it in the game. So it's more about when we're out there, let's do it, and then we'll implement into a game.
Jordan De Goey looks like he's going to come back this week. Obviously an exciting play, but not so much to line up on. Who do you think's going to get the job on him?
Yeah, well, I think he sort of plays a bit more deeper, so it'd be something like a Hamling or a Ryan, I'm guessing.
How much is Joel? I guess he doesn't matter the talls or the smalls. He just loves playing that last line, sort of that last man down. I mean, is that where he plays his best football, where he really relishes it?
Yeah, I reckon it is. You've seen that in the last couple of weeks. That last week Charlie Cameron got on top of us, so then Hammer went back to him and sort of got the job done.
you seem to get the obligatory Harley Bennell question because you're such good mates with him.
Yeah.
Nice to see him back, and how's his mood and body language and excitement towards maybe closing in on another AFL game?
Yeah, it's very good to see him back. It's probably last 3 years probably been up and down for him, pretty tough, but it's good to see him back and enjoying footy, to be honest. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that a lot of people here wouldn't see that he does, and he works hard. So it'd be good to see him sort of get a crack. Obviously he won't play this, he wouldn't play this week, he's still going to have run around the waffle, but just to get through the game unscathed is the main thing as well. So yeah, he's in a good mood and up and about, and hopefully he can break the side in the next couple of weeks.
Not surprised that he had 30 touches, kicked a couple of goals in his first game back from so many weeks out.
Nah, not surprised at all. Freak talent, and he's still got a little bit to work on. There's a bit of fitness and that he would have missed out on, but he'll be ready to go in a couple of weeks hopefully.
Rory Lobb copped a bit of a knock to his ankle. Obviously, there's been a bit of talk that he might not come up, but how is he around the club? Because obviously it's such a crunch matchup, that one against Brodie Grundy.
Yeah, excited. He'll be fine. He'll be ready to go. Big time player, I reckon. He's playing a few prelims and finals and that. I reckon he can take the challenge of Brodie Grundy. Very good player, Grundy is, and obviously excited. Can't wait and get on the bird and get over.
Is it his endurance in terms of Brodie Grundy that makes him so good, and his ability to get across the ground? Is that what makes him so dominant?
Yeah, it looks like that watching it. I think he's a big runner, so it's going to be a big task. It's not just going to be a lobby, it's going to be a whole team focus, so can't just leave it to one player.
Just looking at Bennell, looks like he's in great shape. When he's up and firing and ready to go, do you think he's in the team's automatic best 22? I'm not in the match community, to be honest, but it's hard to say. But yeah, he's looking good, and you can see that in the weekend, that 30-2 in a waffle game, the first game back. He hasn't played for a long time, so obviously exciting, and can't wait. Hopefully, could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, who knows? But hopefully, he gets back out. And over a year for you since you've been at the club, where would you rate the progression of the club since you've arrived here at Freo?
Yeah. That's a hard question, because when I first got here, there was still a lot of young boys, and we sort of got Hogues, Lobb, Collier, Concar in. So a bit of experience obviously helped the young boys through. So yeah, we're growing. You see that we're 5-5, and looking forward to the Collingwood, and then to the bye, and then reset in the second half.
And coming from a team like GWS has come through and developed young talent, do you see similarities where Fremantle's at?
Yeah, it's a little bit similar. Growing up like with Giants, we were all 18, 19, and then you can see it sort of turned when we were about 23, 24. So yeah, it's similar to here. There's still young blokes coming through, but there's still that core of older boys here.